Have you noticed that an organization can ignore a genuinely good idea for years, and then suddenly everyone agrees that's exactly what needs to happen? It's tempting to think that the idea finally won, but I don't think that's what happened. I think organizations rarely change because someone presents a better idea. They change because something in the organization changes. A new executive arrives, budgets come under greater scrutiny, the board starts asking different questions, procurement becomes more involved. The context is what changed. And suddenly, ideas that have existed for years become priorities. Sponsorship is no different. I've seen organizations operate for years with inconsistent governance, different approaches to measurement, unclear objectives, and decision-making processes that have simply evolved over time. Not because people don't care, not because they aren't capable, because there hasn't been enough pressure to change. Then something shifts. Almost overnight, sponsorship is expected to operate completely differently. Now, here's where I think there is an important leadership lesson. If you're the person responsible for sponsorship, waiting for that moment isn't your best option. Not because you need to overhaul the sponsorship function tomorrow. Most organizations couldn't, even if they wanted to. Sponsorship touches marketing, finance, procurement, legal, agencies, rights holders, and senior leadership. Meaningful change takes time. Alignment takes time. Building confidence takes time. What the best sponsorship leaders do differently is recognize where the organization is heading before everyone else does. They hear different questions being asked in executive meetings. They notice investment decisions coming under greater scrutiny. They can see accountability expectations increasing. They recognize the signals and they begin preparing, not by launching a massive transformation, but by building capability, improving measurement, strengthening governance, educating stakeholders, testing better ways of working. Because if they're right about where the organization is heading, every step they take today makes tomorrow easier. If they're wrong, they've still built a stronger sponsorship function. That's a pretty good outcome. The mistake is waiting until everyone agrees change is necessary, because by then the conversation has changed. The CEO wants answers, finance wants consistency, procurement wants governance. The expectation isn't thoughtful transformation, it's rapid transformation. And that's when organizations experience change shock. People feel change is happening to them instead of with them. Buy-in becomes harder. Ironically, the pressure to move quickly often slows real progress. To me, that's the lesson. The best sponsorship leaders don't simply have better ideas, they recognize when their organization is becoming ready for those better ideas. Because the best time to build tomorrow's capability is before tomorrow becomes urgent. Every organization gets to this point eventually. The question is whether you get there by design or by urgency. If you're starting to see the signs in your organization, well, we can help plan and navigate that. Let's connect.